Next up for the Mets here in the top of the fifth is Tyler O'Neill. No official at bat. He had a sacrifice fly in the second inning to give the Mets a 2-1 lead. Comes the pitch from Johansson. Swing and a miss, strike one. Fouls off the knuckler. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on O'Neill. Misses inside with the fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Grounder up the middle and through. It is a leadoff single for Tyler O'Neill. And the leadoff man is on for the Mets here in the top of the fifth. Today has been a struggle for Black Widow. Here's the replay. Ground ball with eyes. Next up, Brian Roberts, 0 for 2 today. Lined out, he grounded out. Runner leads off first, a lot of speed. Line drive, past the diving attempt by Tony Stark. It's going to be runners at first and second with nobody out, as the Mets threaten here in the top of the fifth inning. Manager, bullpen. Sam Jackson will warm up and Ed Norton will warm up. And the manager will go to a mound visit. He'll send the pitching coach out there to calm Scarlett down, discuss strategy. Luis is 1 for 2 with a single. Not willing to go to the bullpen just yet. Fouls it off at home plate, strike 1. Fouled off the changeup. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Luis is hitting only $174 with runners in scoring position this season. And that's a line drive. Base hits. And they'll go station to station. It's now bases loaded with nobody out here in the top of the fifth. The Mets are already leading by 1. They have a 2-1 lead. And they now have the bases loaded. Line drive the other way by Luis. He's 2 for 3. And that batting average with runners in scoring position will go up. Hall of Famer Chipper Jones, who's 0 for 2, steps to the plate with the bases loaded. Nowhere to put him. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Chipper leads all third basemen in votes for this year's All-Star game in the National League. Fouls it off. The count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Chipper. Misses with the slider just inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pops him up. Infield fly rule is in effect. There's 1 away. The bases will remain loaded. Run does not score. Next up is Mike Trout, who struck out twice today, but now he has the bases loaded with only 1 out. 2-1 lead for the Mets. The Avengers are trying to keep this a 1-run ball game. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Trout's hitting .314 with runners in scoring position. However, keep in mind that is about 30 points lower than his season average of .342. Slider off the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 2-seam fastball. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pops it up behind home plate. The count remains 1-2. Again, the bases are loaded with Mets. They have a 2-1 lead here in the top of the fifth inning. There's only 1 away. Here comes the pitch to Trout. Grounder up the middle. Steps on the bag, throws to first in time. Side retired. They do not score the run. They load the bases with nobody out and fail to push a run across after 4.5. The score remains Mets 2, Avengers 1. Woof. dodged a bullet.